In every man's life, there comes a moment when he finally understands that comfort is not safety. It is a quiet prison, a beautiful trap designed to keep him average, silent, afraid, and far away from the life he was meant to live. Comfort feels good, but it kills your fire. It makes you believe you have time. It makes you postpone your dreams. It makes you choose later, every single day until there is no later left. Nothing great is ever created inside comfort. No warrior is born from softness. No destiny is shaped in easy surroundings. Growth begins only where comfort ends. And the truth is simple. The life you want is on the other side of discomfort. The pain you avoid today becomes the regret you carry forever. The challenges you fear become the chains that hold you back. The more you protect yourself from struggle, the weaker you become. But the moment you step out, the moment you choose the hard path, the unfamiliar path, the path that scares you, you start to evolve. You meet a different version of yourself, a stronger version, a fearless version. Comfort whispers lies. Relax. You have time. Rest a little. Do it tomorrow. But discomfort tells the truth. You are capable of more. You can become more. You were not born to stay the same. Your future self is watching you right now, hoping you stop choosing the easy way, hoping you stop hiding in routines, hoping you stop living like your dreams don't matter. Every day you stay comfortable, you delay your potential. Every day you choose discomfort, you rise. Pain builds discipline, discipline builds character, and character builds destiny. The world belongs to those who step outside their comfort zone and walk straight into challenge, pressure, and fear because they know that discomfort is the training ground of greatness. So stop waiting. Stop seeking comfort. Stop protecting your weaknesses. Embrace the struggle, walk into difficulty, and crush the limits that have controlled your life. Your next level is not hidden behind luck or talent, it is hidden behind discomfort. Break the walls, step out, and never return to the place that kept you small. And the moment you commit to leaving your comfort zone for good, something inside you snaps awake, a fire, a hunger, a raw energy that you never felt before, because comfort had buried it under laziness and excuses. Suddenly, you start seeing the truth. Every strong person you admire was once weak. Every confident person was once insecure. Every disciplined person was once a slave to comfort. But they changed because they refused to live a small life. They refused to repeat the same day for years. They refused to let fear decide their future. When you step into discomfort, you discover that your limits were never real. They were mental walls, built by doubt, by society, by your own habits. But once you push past them, you realize you were always capable of more. More strength, more discipline, more confidence, more power. Comfort keeps your world small, but discomfort expands your reality. It forces you to grow. It forces you to think bigger, move faster, dream harder. And yes, you will fail. You will feel pressure. You will feel lost. But that is exactly where you transform. Because pressure builds diamonds, and struggle builds beasts. While comfortable people complain, uncomfortable people improve. While comfortable people wait, uncomfortable people work. While comfortable people talk, uncomfortable people execute. And execution creates separation. The separation between those who wish and those who do, between those who dream and those who live their dream. The truth is brutal. You cannot stay comfortable and become powerful at the same time. You must choose. If you want a different life, you must do different things. If you want success, you must break what is familiar. If you want strength, you must go where your fears live. So from this moment, step into discomfort on purpose. Seek the challenge. Chase the pressure. Dive into the fear. Because every second you resist comfort, you grow. Every second you choose the harder path, you evolve. Every second you stretch your limits, you rewrite who you are. Do not return to the life that kept you average. Do not return to the habits that kept you weak. Do not return to the comfort that kept you invisible. Walk forward. Keep moving. Keep grinding. Keep breaking your limits, and let the world witness the rise of someone who refused to stay small, someone who chose discomfort over regret, growth over fear, and greatness over comfort. And as you keep pushing deeper into discomfort, you begin to understand that every difficulty you face is actually shaping you into someone unrecognizable from who you were before. Someone sharper, tougher, more focused. Someone who no longer runs from challenges but hunts them. Because you've learned that comfort only protects your weaknesses, while discomfort exposes them and forces you to strengthen them. You start waking up earlier, not because you have to, but because you've tasted what progress feels like and now you're addicted to it. You start training harder, not for validation, but because the pain teaches you discipline that comfort never could. You start working on your goals with obsession, not because it's easy, but because you finally understand that the harder something is, the more it changes your life. And the people around you? Some will doubt you. Some will mock your new mindset. Some will disappear because they can't handle the pace you're moving at. Good. Let them go. You are not building a life for the approval of comfortable people. You are building a future that requires a stronger, sharper, more relentless version of you. And the only path to that version is through discomfort. Every day you step into the unknown, you grow. Every day you chase the harder choice, you evolve. Every day you silence excuses, you rise. And slowly, the world around you begins to shift. Not because the world changed, but because you did. You stop negotiating with weakness. You stop delaying your goals. You stop playing small. You stop living like your dreams are optional. You replace fear with focus, doubt with discipline, hesitation with action. And the day comes when you look back at your old, comfortable self, and you barely recognize him, because he was living half asleep, while you now live fully awake. That is the power of leaving your comfort zone. It doesn't just change your habits, it transforms your identity. You become the kind of person who doesn't wait for the perfect moment because you create it, who doesn't fear obstacles because you break them, who doesn't bow to fear because you've learned that fear is just the first door to greatness. And once that transformation begins, you swear to yourself that you will never, ever return to the soft, easy, empty comfort that once held your entire life hostage. And as you keep moving forward, far outside the walls of comfort, you begin to realize that discomfort is not your enemy, but your greatest mentor. Because it teaches you lessons that comfort could never teach, lessons about endurance, about resilience, about mental strength, about the raw truth of who you really are when life stops being easy. Discomfort strips away the excuses, the lies, the fake confidence, the temporary motivation, and forces you to face your real self, the version that either quits under pressure or becomes unbeatable because of it. And with every challenge you confront, with every fear you walk through, with every difficult choice you make, you start building a mind that cannot be broken, a will that cannot be bent, and a spirit that refuses to collapse no matter how heavy the weight becomes. You begin to see that obstacles aren't blocks, they're invitations, gateways to your next level. You understand that pain isn't punishment, it's preparation. You learn that fear isn't a sign to stop, it's proof that you're exactly where transformation begins. And slowly, discomfort turns into your new normal. The grind becomes familiar. Effort becomes instinct. Discipline becomes identity. You start thinking differently, moving differently, acting differently, because you've stepped onto a battlefield where only those who choose discomfort survive and thrive. And you no longer crave the easy life, you crave the meaningful life, the powerful life, the life earned through sweat, struggle, growth, and relentless dedication. Comfort was suffocating you, but discomfort is shaping you, sharpening you, elevating you. You stop looking for shortcuts because you finally understand that shortcuts only create shallow results, while pressure creates deep change that lasts. You stop waiting for motivation because you've learned that discipline is the real engine. You stop fearing failure because you've felt the strength that rises from standing back up. And the world starts noticing a different energy around you, a different fire in your eyes, a different confidence in your steps. Because people can always recognize someone who has lived through the heat of discomfort and came out stronger. You become the example others look up to, the one who proves that transformation doesn't require perfection. It requires courage, persistence, and the willingness to walk away from comfort forever. And from this point on, you make a promise to yourself, a different confidence in your steps.